Welcome to the first episode of 3 Minutes to a Better Way of Life. In this video podcast, we will be sharing with you some core principles to help you to live your best life. In fact, these principles will allow you to find your purpose in God. It will help you to realign your priorities and ultimately to find spiritual success. Several years ago, I was looking for focus in my own life, in my ministry, in the ministry that I'm responsible for here at Way of Life Ministries. And I began to search and I stumbled across a TED Talk by the author Simon Sinek. The TED Talk and his book is called Start With Why. And so I began to ask myself, what is my why? What is our why as a ministry? And in that, I began to try to find the answer. And of course, I answered it with Jesus is our reason, truth is our reason, people are our reason. But when I really came down to it, I realized there was another bigger principle that would be involved. And I came to the conclusion that love is our why. Love is God Himself, right? God is love. In fact, His commandments said, they asked Him, what were the two greatest commandments? And He said, to love God and to love your neighbor as yourself. And so here we are today. I want to help you to make love your why. Because love equals priority. And if you will make love your why, then everything else will fall into its proper perspective. If you love God, then everything else falls into place. You love God, then you love what He loves. What does He love? He loves truth. He loves people. He loves the lost world. He loved it so much He gave Himself for it. And so if you want to find strength today, if you want to find purpose for your life, I suggest that you make love your why. Because 1 Corinthians 13:13 in the New Living Translation says, 3 things will last forever: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. So today, when you are going into your world and you're talking to people at the store, when you're going to school, going to your job, make love your why. It is the only perfect motivator. If love is your motivation, then everything is in its proper perspective. And so I encourage you today to make love your why, and you will no doubt live a better way of life.